Yo, what is up gamers? My name is Russ. Welcome back to another weekly vault opening. This is week number technically 3 of Dragonflight season 1. So we're going to jump straight into it. I'm here on my DH and I'm also looking much toastier than last week. If you tuned in for last week's episode, I've actually fixed my heating since then. So if in case you were wondering, that's an added bonus. We're here on my DH. This is my current main right now. And we're sitting at a nice 403 eye level. But I think my gear is actually not that great. We've got a couple good pieces. I finished out my 4 set. It's mostly normal pieces, so that kind of sucks. I would really love to upgrade, maybe get some 421 pieces. I've got 3 Mythic Plus slots at 421, so like at plus 20 Mythic Plus dungeons done. I filled out all 3 Mythic Plus slots with plus 20s. Don't think I have any raid slots or anything like that because I missed the clears last week because I was still away. It was my birthday actually, so happy birthday to me, but I missed all the raids. So we do have some like good opportunity to get some items. I would love to see the jewel signet again, possibly, as I said, a 421 tier piece, but the thing I feel like I'm lacking most currently is trinkets. The 2 that I would love to get from Mythic Plus would be this Windscar Whetstone from Court of Stars in 421, and also the Hunger of the Pack would be really awesome from Halls of Valor. In fact, that's probably the one I want the most. And failing that, maybe just maybe we could get a weapon from Knockwood, which is the Storm Slash 421, which means I could put that in my main hand and chuck this glaive into my offhand, and then we'd have a nice little proc from that as well. Failing that, anything with eye level is good for me. Anything with significant eye level increase I will happily take because that's all good DPS. So let's jump into it. And I've got 2 ults after this as well, which is my Shaman and my Monk, which I just managed to scam like a kind of lower key on, so it won't be a max level one. But yeah, let's just check I'm in the right loot spec. Havoc. All right, I'm opening this one first because I just have a good feeling about this. And ooh, we get ooh. Okay, well, there's a weapon there, which, you know, is not bad. The shoulders, I feel like, are pretty good, but I'd have to break my tier set for them. These are obviously terrible. These are pretty okay, to be honest. They're pretty good, but I already have quite decent braces. I actually have these exact same braces, which I can put up to 415, and the difference between 415 braces and 421 is not that big, and also mine currently have a socket on them, which is good. Saves me, you know, getting those socketed items from the vault. So I think I won't go with the braces, just because it's probably like 10 agility or less to go up from 415 to 421, because I'll upgrade these ones with Valor maybe, unless I find some other ones. These I'm thinking are pretty nice because when the catalyst opens up, I could put these into the catalyst and I would have 421 tier shoulders, which are good stats. They've got a lot of crit on them, which would be really nice. But this weapon is kind of a decent upgrade, I guess, because I can put it in my main hand and then switch this weapon into the offhand. So I might actually run a quick little sim here. So pulling up the sims then, taking the weapon and putting that in my main hand with Frozen Devotion 3, and then putting my current Warglaive with Frozen Devotion 3 in my offhand is actually a 66 DPS downgrade. So I think I won't be taking that. But then up here, it's saying there's an upgrade. So now I'm very confused because is that not the same sim? Frozen Devotion. Okay, I'm very confused with that. But the tier shoulder, I put in a 421 tier shoulder, so this is post putting in the catalyst. Will actually be an 831 DPS upgrade. The shoulders, if I remember correctly, come from Broodkeeper, so I wouldn't be able to get these until like Broodkeeper Mythic, which is a very long way away from us, I believe. So when the catalyst opens up, that's like an 800 DPS increase, which I think is kind of okay. So this is the long-term upgrade. The weapon isn't even that big of a DPS upgrade. even if I can get that like today. I think honestly most of that is probably coming from the weapon enchant and not the actual eye level on the weapon anyway, because it's not very good stats. It's burst haste, so not great stats. So I think I'm just gonna go with the shoulder and lock that one in. Definitely not as good as, like, not the vault I was hoping for. I was really hoping to get like a Hunger of the Pack or something, or just any trinket, but I'm gonna lock in the 421 shoulders and don't look back, and we'll just upgrade those when we can. Can't really use them until I get another tier piece. Like if I get a tier head or something this week, then I can put these on, and they're pretty good stats, crit mastery, use them like that. Or if not, then I can chuck them in the catalyst whenever that opens up, which please Blizzard open it up. Okay, so that's the DH. We get a nice little 20 Algathar's Academy, which is kind of nice. So we'll jump onto the Chamois next, I think, because that one did a plus 11 and the monk did a plus 6. So huge vaults coming up, but always fun to kind of see what we get on the alts. So this is my absolutely insanely giga geared Chamois, of course, as you can see. 369 eye level, pretty much haven't touched him until just tonight when I did this key right before reset. Did a Court of Stars, got invited into an 11 to someone was helping out a friend anyway, so I just kind of got yoinked in as collateral. I actually managed to get the Jeweled Signet of Melandris from the first run, the first Mythic Plus dungeon and only Mythic Plus dungeon I've done on this character. So we got the 392 Signet from that, which is pretty nice. Haven't quite decided this character's destiny. If you've been watching my Vault videos since Shadowlands, you'll know that I was playing Restoration on this guy. I've done a little bit of LE, I've done a little bit of Enhanced. Can't quite decide what I'm going to do. But for now, I think I'm just going to YOLO it in Enhance and see how we go. Although I kind of do want to, I do like the sound of LE, but I think I will YOLO it in Enhance because we talked about kind of a meme Mythic Plus comp in the guys that I play with quite often, playing like Windwalker, Enhance, and Rogue or something to like giga buff up the Rogue with all the, and like a warrior tank and stuff. If we do that meme comp, it would be nice to have enhancement gear. So I'm going to YOLO it in Enhance and just hope that I didn't miss out on like a staff or something for casting, right? So gonna make sure I got lock that one in. We have, and let's just fucking send it, dude. See what bank shot gets. The hook-handed champion. Please be weapon or something. Oh yeah, it doesn't even matter anyway because it was only a plus 11. Right, I was thinking like it would be a insanely bis item that I'd never get close to again. But yeah, it's just a cloak. So it is what it is, but it's an upgrade. Oop, I didn't actually take it. So we get a nice little cloak, and then the monk is gonna have an like something like 392 vault, which is kind of sad, but I got a key at least, you know, which is kind of nice. I can maybe start playing this character this week. I mean, it's still like 40 eye levels, so I will take it for sure. And let's check out DJ Funk the Monk. So even bigger than my Chamois is my Monk, 358. Just jumped on this one to get that +4 Mythic Plus dungeons done from the last reset to get that heroic loot. And I actually called this, by the way. I was opening the little chest that you get on Discord, and I was like going through the loot table of like all the stuff from the raid and whatnot. And I was looking through all the loot, and I was like, what will I get? What will I get? What will I get? And I was looking at the trinkets and stuff, and I was like, I can't, like, I think you want this one on the monk. I was like, I just know I'm gonna get this annoying one where you have to stand still for 10 seconds. And then I opened it, boom, that trinket just flies up. So we got that one. Otherwise the gear's pretty bad. I'm gonna open this one in I'm gonna open it in Brewmaster. Actually, I'm gonna open it in Windwalker spec and just see what we go with. Maybe like another trinket or like a 200 weapon would be nice. But I do kind of want to play some Brewmaster in this character, I think. But come to think of it, I haven't seen like any Brewmasters in the entirety of the expansion so far. So I'm a little bit skeptical if it's strong enough. But I'm just gonna go with it at least for gearing up, I think. So let's see what we get. And it's a belt, you know, 30 eye levels. That's fine, I guess. We lose our socket, which we didn't actually have anything in. I wonder if it's like worth to just stack up like the really bad vaults with the tokens or something for end game. What does this gem do? I don't know. I guess it's for a quest. But yeah, there we go. That's the and there's the bindings that I talked about. Got these right before the vault opening. So nice little belt, 360 eye level on this huge monk. And yeah, at least I got 3 characters open for you guys today, even though they weren't 3 of the best keys of all time. DH1 was not too bad. I'll take 800 DPS upgrade in a couple weeks. I think that's nothing to scoff at, to be honest. But yes, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out my other videos on the channel. I got a lot of new stuff coming up soon. Subscribe, like the video, all that jazz, and have a great rest of your day. As always, good luck in your vaults as well, and as always, peace.